Welcome everyone to Abraxas Precipice. Marduk bowed. We are back again in the month of this is April now. My God, it is April. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it was April? Sooner or later, right?
Yeah.
We play the Expanse role-playing game, and we are in the middle of how would you guys phrase this circumstance of this current arc of the storyline that we're partaking in?
It's like a horror shit show. We don't know what kind of horrors we're
shit
getting
show?
involved in a good way, not a
In a
bad
good
way. I'm
Right.
absolutely loving this.
I know you.
How this is
I
going.
know. Scott needs his horror. What about you, Mike?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you are a child of the '80s, sir. So I mean, like, it's horror movies were like people.
Totally.
Like, the kids today don't understand how prolific horror movies were in the '80s. Like, it was.
Oh my God.
It
Yeah.
was obscene how many were being released.
Oh, so many. And I do like it. Yeah, I like the alien sort of sci-fi thriller
I'm
mystery
an Event Horizon
intrigue.
guy. I'm an Event
Yeah,
Horizon
and
guy.
Event Horizon. Yeah.
You know, my wife had never seen it. We watched it like about a month, 2 months ago or so, and she was like shocked at how well it held up. Plus, she's like a big Sam Neill guy. She really likes Sam Neill. So that hurt.
Right here.
And
Nice Event
Event
Horizon.
Nice.
fucking Horizon, man.
Saw it in the theater, dude. Front row. It's terrifying.
Yeah, no, that movie's great, dude. That's
Yeah. That's a good one.
That movie is absolutely over the top, so good. But yeah, so we're kind of in a horror situation. We haven't really had like.
Oh.
I guess we had our big scream moment last time, or a few sessions ago. But we got.
But now we're headed.
Now you're down.
The heart of
now
it.
You're on the,
yeah.
now you're on the planet side. So, but everyone, we play the Expanse role playing game. We've been doing this for a few years now. And if you're interested in learning more about our show, please go check out these links. You can go find us on social media. We talk about the Expanse. In addition, beyond that, we also have some merchandise available. I'm kind of slowed down the merchandise right now in terms of like trying to do new stuff because phase 7 is gonna be a big deal. We have a lot of because the jump is a big deal, and there's a lot of stuff that has to happen for phase 7. We actually were talking about that beforehand. There's a lot of moving pieces because now we're very much into the unknown where we don't have the TV show reference constantly.
Yeah.
So there's that element. And last but not least, man, if you're interested in supporting our show, please check out our Patreon. We have actually some stuff coming up this month. Scott the people did voice their opinion and want Scott to play a new character. So we actually have our new character. We don't have him named. I think we have all but a name. But we're going to be releasing the character generation video where Scott and I knock out the character. It was like, half an hour or so, I think.
Yeah, it didn't take too terribly long, no.
No.
Nice.
You kind of came with an idea and pitched some ideas to me ahead of time, but this is not a spoiler for the people. Let them be surprised. So,
yeah.
But we had a lot of fun with that, and we're looking forward to phase 7 and everything. I will say this right now: we don't have Donna. Donna flew back from the Netherlands yesterday morning, from my understanding, and then Claire is still recovering from her surgery, which all of you that helped out with her GoFundMe really appreciate. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
She's on the mend. It's just like what was it? It was she explained this. It was abdominal surgery. She was pretty open about that. And it was just she can't sit up for more than like 10 minutes. And I'm kind of like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be on the game if you can't sit up for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But the game is not gonna be that short. I'm still talking 10 minutes into it. So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and run the opening credits. We'll be back with Abraxas Precipice here and the horrors that will unfold and the like. See you guys all in about a minute. All right, we're back. Okay, so last we left off, the crew was up in orbit on the Coverdale, and they have been prepping to go landfall onto the planet of Tesoro Rosso. They've scouted it, they've checked it out, they looked for landing zones. After discovering the various issues, we'll say on the ships that remain in orbit, the crew has decided to land the. They have a pair of what are they called? Shuttles that they're going to be landing. One will be headed for the landing port inside the colony. That one will. I think you guys put like something like food and some emergency supplies on that one. That one will be automated, but you guys will be piloting the manned one out into a field beyond it, a little bit. It's a little ways out from the colony. I
think we said it's like a half a day's walk, probably.
Yeah, it'll take you guys a few hours, and it's outside of the. It approaches through the residential area, so like like this kind of like apartment complex, very brutalist looking. I mean, it's they basically set it up here and everything, poured concrete and the like to build it up. But that is kind of the scenario as is. You have decided to have both Critty and Jenkins accompany you, along with Gaz and Captain Cooper are also with you as well on the shuttle. So, Planetfall, you guys are descending, coming through, feel the gravity take over not too long after you get in there. Feel that drag on you. I mean, these guys are coming in hot and fast. You're watching, as you guys are doing, do you guys like, while you're doing the descent, is there anything you guys want to like do, monitor, check on? And you guys can watch the other shuttle as it comes down too.
Yeah. As we're coming down, I'd like to like maybe scan the area for any kind of signal that may have not been going to space, but is staying more on the planet side. If that,
keep it up for signals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys break atmosphere. Okay. Give you a technology test, Wyatt, and see how smart you are. Or I can have someone else do it for you if you want to give the order to have someone else do it. Gaz would do it. Like Gaz could do it. Jacob could do
that's
it.
true.
You want Gaz to do it?
Yeah, I'd let Gaz do it.
All right, Gaz will be the man in the chair. Okay. Gaz takes a shot at it and is like, they do pick up signals and basically sends it over to you. It's like a bunch of like, for lack of not like just like personal electronics. Like they're picking up basically like the Wi-Fi signals from people's apartments and shit and like their devices. It isn't like anything you wouldn't see if you were to do full scans of like a city. You would see this kind of stuff anywhere you go. You walk through the
There's no like any emergency broadcast.
No, nothing's popping up. But she's like She's like, yeah, it looks like some of the electricity is going on in the buildings over there. Some of the stuff's still active. It's like on standby. But
that'd be a good idea to check those. So
well, you wouldn't be able to get that stuff from space. It's not that strong. But as you guys get in the atmosphere, you start picking up those. Like I don't know if you've ever done that. If you're on a plane, you can actually pick up Wi-Fi signals like as you fly over certain buildings and shit. It's kind of funny.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's how it works, right? And so, but you kind of like pick up some of that stuff. But it's like she does say that like none of the traffic on it is like it's all in standby. Nothing's like really. No one's like sending security feeds. No one's like watching YouTube or some shit. I mean, no one's like doing anything on the network. It's just kind of sitting there waiting to be told to do stuff.
Okay. Well, after we do that, I'll just keep my eye on the other ship as best I can.
Okay. I'm gonna want a Constitution stamina test from both of you.
Yeah, because I hate this, man. I hate going.
You have the.
That's right.
You're a mutant.
Oh, okay.
What did Adam Bradford call your character? He said, "Look at you, man. You're a freak."
Yeah. Best compliment I ever had. I got a 13.
13? Okay.
I got a 12.
Oh, your Constitution check. Oh man, you guys are.
I ain't got no Constitution.
How are you guys like the combatants of the group? See, that's the best part. Okay. All right. If you're gonna be done, you gotta be tough.
I have no strength and no Constitution.
As you guys come through, you take the G's do kind of hit you a little bit here. Let me ask this question. You can take the juice if you want to abate the.
Oh hell yeah, let's do it.
You want to take the juice?
Sure.
What about you, Wyatt?
No, I'm gonna be stubborn.
All right. So here goes.
Let's see what happens. Juice me.
Waxer or Wyatt, you oh shit, man. I rolled really high on that. You take 10 fortune penetrating, so you don't get your toughness or your armor on that.
All right.
Or you do get your toughness. I'm sorry, whatever your constitution score is, but you do get your toughness. And then Waxer, you only take 5.
Okay.
So, however, though, you will have the after effects of the juice for a few hours after landfall.
Oh, cool.
You'll feel a little groggy and
yeah. It's worth it, man.
We're gonna put you at a -2 for any kind of perception or like initiative, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a little slow to draw. Okay. All right. So you guys land. The stuff lands up. All the safety checks come over. Atmosphere comes back breathable. No contagions. The air comes back clean. Jenkins looked over the ship and he's like, "Yeah, looks good." Cray gets her bag ready. She has like her medical gear, kind of like a thing on the back pack here. They're kind of like looking around, like, "Yeah, it's been a little while since we've been in gravity, but we'll get used to it." Kind of get limbered up. You guys have taken a few little anti-gravity drug or gravity drugs here just to kind of prep you. There's nothing too extreme, just to kind of get you more akin to this. But yeah, you guys are now landfalled here on the surface.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So,
I would like to, I don't want to like get out right away. Do we have a camera on the other ship that we can see from?
Yeah.
I would like to watch it first, or at least a little bit.
All right, so you go up and pull it up here, and it has like these shuttles are like boxes with like basically rockets on the edges of them. They're not pretty looking. They're not sexy ships. It looks like someone strapped 4th of July to the side of like a cardboard box, right, painted it black. So you kind of look at the thing, and it's landed on the landing pad. You guys have seen this from space. Looking at it here, you can see the industrial district not too far off in the distance. It is like, I think you guys landed during the day. Was it you decided like morning or something like that, like at dusk or something?
Yeah, we were gonna do it like early, early in the day.
Sunrise and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys have it's a pretty long day, so you guys have like about like 18 hours of like sunlight. East, so it's pretty bright day, and then sometime when it starts getting dimmer. You kind of pull it up here and watch that one for a while on the monitors in the shuttle. It's pretty boring. You can see all directions from it. One of the directions goes out into like dense. It looks like it goes up to dense forest. You can see some like ranges of mountains in the distance and stuff like that too. The ones that are facing towards the colony, the landing pads there, you can see it's kind of raised up a little bit. It kind of has a springiness to it. You can see there's like the ramps to go down. You do see like a few things that you saw from space in more detail. There's like an abandoned cart that looks like it's pretty overgrown. Like it's like it's like a transport cart like you would see at an airport. You put luggage on it or some shit like that, right? You can see the control tower. Better show the control tower here. It's definitely like not clean. It looks like it's been, there's been rain and like weathering on it and everything like that too. So like looks like no one's cleaned it for a while, but it's still functional. Like all the windows are intact here. You can't see into the windows because they're tinted essentially. But you can see the thing, and you can see next to you there's like, looks like another shuttle next to you guys off the side here. It's been landed there for a while. It's not in good shape. It's been decrepit. I mean, you might be able to get it flyable again if you were to fix it up, but it would, Waxer, you get a glance at it, you're like, this is like a 2-week job to get this thing, make sure it's going to be safe. You might be able to turn it on to fly it, but then again, you're putting a lot of faith in that it's going to be able to fly for very long.
Yeah.
So it's, it doesn't really get to have the precautions put on there. So the place is pretty decrepit in that regard. But and you can see like there's like cracks in some of the concrete where they poured the streets and everything. There's some stuff growing through it. You get a better look at the grass, what they call the grass. Or it looks like the grass. It reminds you a lot of like kind of wheat fields you've seen on Earth, and like grains and everything like that too. But it kind of has a it's more of an orange color than like a yellow color you get with like when if you're looking at like a field of grain. It's more of a little bit of an oranger color, and everything here kind of has like a reddish orangish tint to it. Even the trees do.
The way it looks out there, it's like an apocalyptic event happened, and there's
you don't see any damage to anything. That it's just decrepit. It's just abandoned.
Neglected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
no
if
upkeep.
and you've never seen a a landing pad look like this because landing pads are valuable and super useful, and they're being used, so they're going to stay cleaner because you're like constantly burning the surface of the thing. But this is like, yeah, it just looks like no one's been here for a while and it's been rained on, and nothing's like fallen apart yet. But it's like, give it 10 years, give it 50 years. So yeah, recent abandonment.
XO, I wonder if there's any kind of like flight log on that little like the one next to us, even, or any information.
Well, it's not next to you guys. You guys are looking at the other shuttle on the other side of the colony that you landed in there.
Oh, right, gotcha.
So you guys outside your ship, it's just like it's just a field that's like kind of orangish grain type stuff here. And based on what you like, and you guys got some reports from like way back. The stuff's not toxic. It if it does have skin contact, it causes like a mild irritation, but it's not much different than like when you're a kid and you go out wearing shorts and roll around in the grass. Like your legs get itchy and shit because histamines kick in, all that kind of crazy stuff. So it's more of like, it's just an irritation at best. They haven't seen anyone have severe allergies or like get sick because of it. But it's about waist high. It's pretty tall grass.
Oh.
I'm still going to recommend, and I'm going to stay fully suited because.
Oh, you want to keep on the vac suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long would the oxygen last in that? Or can we make it where it scrubs the outsider?
Yeah, you can use a scrub. It can scrub. If you want to go full ventilation, you can. That is a little. It's gonna make walking a lot harder. The suits are not meant for gravity. Like usually, most people are putting these on in gravity.
Yeah.
Or high gravity. Most of the environments they wear vac suits are in are like low gravity situations. So this is okay. It'll slow you down a little bit because you have to carry the respirator and shit. But yeah, you can do it if you want to.
I mean, I'll bring it up to everybody and see what everybody thinks. Just knowing what we know up top.
Critty kind of is like Critty's opinion. She you ask her opinion, and she says like, I mean, you could be better safe than sorry, but like she's like, I don't know, it seems kind of extreme. These people have been walking around here for years, okay, but maybe you think there's some sort of contagion out there.
We really just don't know. If we could do like a quick scrub of the air before we go and see if there's anything that we should worry about.
Yeah. Okay. She runs full of stuff,
but if not.
Okay, she goes and takes a sample. They take a sample, and the ship has like a thing that checks the air, and it says it's highly breathable. It doesn't say like any contagions. There's some stuff in there it doesn't know what it is, but it's like all organic. Whatever the local stuff is, nothing's like really like sticking out. She doesn't think it's like her. I'll have her roll.
All right.
She rolled pretty good. Yeah, she doesn't think it's toxic. And all the scans you guys have done haven't shown that it's toxic. If people were living here. But if you're worried about like a local contagion they might have brought back, that's a different story. So I can see that being an issue. Yeah.
That's what I was concerned about. But
do we have anything else that would be like any other low protection or something like something easily like a mask almost or something?
You can do a mask, yeah. If you want a mask, is a lot easier than fully suiting up. But the full suit though would help. It does help with like stuff that's like skin contact.
Yeah.
So. Or eye contact, but you can
just be careful.
Just cover it up, yeah. Super covered up, yeah.
So do you want to go with like full vac suit type situation, which is really heavy? Like, and you have to walk. You guys are walking a long time.
I was gonna say if we were closer, like the vac suit probably would have been. If we landed like in town, maybe that would have been a better idea.
Rebreathers aren't a problem. That's actually pretty easy to do.
Yeah, we can carry those on us and put them in when we get closer too. We don't have to have
the suits
the whole time. No, the respirator.
Okay. You guys. It's just like a gas. It's kind of a mask that goes with the face, and it has like a side thing that kind of just recycles air for you all. It has like it's a kind of a mask situation here. You've used them before, like if you're working on like the ship or something like that in an area you're kind of worried about the oxygen levels dipping or something, or the air becoming toxic. But yeah, that works pretty well. Okay.
Yeah, especially if we encounter any survivors, Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are on the ship here. You're on the shuttle, sitting there waiting on it. You're in shuttle 1. Shuttle 2's it's now in the colony at the landing pad. How long do you want to watch that feed there? Why?
At least probably no more than 15 minutes. Because I would assume if something was close, it would have got there within that time frame. And we could always have alert us to like a,
It probably, to walk from one side of the colony to the other because of the streets, it'd take you maybe half an hour. Like it's not that, it's like a few city blocks at the most. It's not terribly huge, and there's actual roads versus like terrain, so you can pretty clean cut across it, and it's like a perfect grid. Yeah, you guys watch it. You don't notice anything on it. There's some stuff moving around here. You can always also pick up the feed on your data pad from the shuttle here if you want to.
Yeah, I'll have that ready just to check on it every once in a while.
All right, cool. And you can all right. So you guys kit up here, get your gear together. Wax. Did you bring the flamethrower?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you brought the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Do you have you guys have these like the riot gear on, or what are you sporting here?
Yeah, I think it would be a riot. Anything that would fully. Yeah, I think a riot gear would be good. Yeah.
Okay, riot gear. I think assault rifles, stuff like that with wire.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys
I don't want to come in looking like we're some military group trying to take over or something.
You don't want to wear the armor.
Probably not. I won't. Okay. But I'm not going to stop anybody else from wearing it. But I don't want to push that.
I'm going to wear it.
Okay. All right. Waxer gets decked out. Okay, so you guys grab all your gear, backpacks up here. The backpacks have like some medical gear. Critias is like mostly medical gear. You guys have it's like some food, a little first aid kit, clean water. It has a water filtration system. There's a little like water filter thing on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to like if you needed to be on the field without any supplies for probably like a week.
Nice.
If you're smart about it. And then you guys have your respective weapons if you want them on, whatever it may be. Okay, so you guys you get the ship goes to open up here, and you get the whiff of the air. The air comes back. It smells. It's an interesting smell. It smells a little like there's a little bit of a ting. Like it's very slight. It takes a sec. Actually, I'll have you guys roll perception smell.
Ooh.
You don't get to roll smelling too often.
Perception. Okay.
Lord, I'm rolling like shit.
Yeah, same.
I got 10.
12.
12. Okay.
12.
Yeah, there's something about the air. You're not sure what it is, but something smells weird about it. It's kind of familiar, but like you're not sure what it is. But it doesn't smell like. I mean, when you were a kid, maybe on Mars, you went to like one of these places where they do grow grain. You can remember the smell. This does not smell like that. It smells something different.
Okay.
Not rotting.
It's not rotting. No, it's not like it isn't like sulfuric or something like that. No, it's not like rotting meat or anything like that. It just smells like something's off. You're not sure what it is.
I forgot to ask when we were on the other ship before we came down, but do we have like tiny drones? Not any those big drones.
Yeah, you guys have like they're little like observer drones. They can go a decent range out from you guys.
Okay. I didn't know if I could have brought those with us or not.
Oh yeah, you guys. I think we said that you have like 5 of them with you or something like that. They're in a little pack. I'd probably give them to Myrtle because she's the best pilot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Well, I'll ask Myrtle, like whenever you feel comfortable when you're ready to shoot those off.
Well, right now you guys are out in an open field, and like, you can see like the colony. You can kind of make it out way out in the distance. It'll take you guys a few hours to get out there. But like you can, the drones don't have that kind of battery power to reach the colony, and if you wanted to, or if they did, they'd run out of battery and just kind of fall from the sky.
Yeah, we'll wait until we're a lot closer. Then.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys start marching across this field here. You just want to go straight line. There's no roads out here. This is like it's open. And you can see the forest out in the distance off to what amounts to the north from you guys. Like you can kind of see out in the distance here. That was where one of the landing zones was, but it was like way deeper. But you guys will be there in a few hours.
Yeah, I say we just walk kind of straight there. No, I don't think we need to do any zigzags or.
As you guys do, walking's pretty easy. You catch a few things kind of flying around. These are like little looks like some sort of bird type creature. They definitely have a front. They have some sort of mouth on them. It's like kind of like a beak like structure. It's hard to kind of get a glance at, but they don't have. And what's one thing that's interesting, they definitely have feathers. They definitely have a lot of feathers, and the feathers are kind of like an orangish, yellowish color, almost. But the reddish, you kind of see the red the red tinge also continues through them as well.
Interesting.
Must be eating or something that's like seeped into everything here.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can feel like the environment's the air is nice to breathe. You're not having trouble not short of breath or anything like that too. It feels pretty good. The gravity is, I cannot remember the gravity of this planet. It's comparable. I know it's comparable to Earth gravity, but I don't think it's that much off. I think it might be a little bit lower. It is 0.95 Gs. There's actually a little bit more gravity here than Aethra, like Mundus, but like not much. It's like minimal. So, but you guys.
What's the temperature like?
It's right now. It is what we would call summerish. So it's warmer. It's probably like there's a nice breeze going through here. The air's clean or clear, but it's probably like mid 80s Fahrenheit. If you want me to give you one, I don't. I always forget how to convert into Celsius, but it is something like that here. So I will say that. Yeah, about 29 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
We're trying to use the future here. All right. You guys are walking along, about an hour of the walk here, kind of getting it. You can kind of see like up ahead the colony a little ways out. It's getting closer and closer. It's went from like a dot, and you can see there's like the main thing you can see from the distance is like there's a tower. It looks like a radio tower or communications tower. That's what you're kind of like using to orient yourself, is to watch that.
Okay.
And it does have power. Like there's a light at the top of it. It's like, it's that little red flash that you see on towers.
Mm-hmm.
You see that occasionally. But it's like, you can't miss it kind of thing. There's no other like blinking red lights out here, we'll say, except for your ship. Yeah. So.
I mean, it's probably, emergency power, just keeping that thing going. Yeah, no one's really manning it. No one's operating it.
Okay. All right. You guys walk for about another, about 3 hours or so here towards the colony. Everything's going good. The ground's a little, it's a little dryish. It feels, it's not dusty, but it's a little dryish. You can feel like the clumps cracking under your thing. Doesn't look like much walks out here too often, or this gets treaded on too often. You do occasionally see as you're walking, like maybe there's like some critters in the ground, like there's like some bugs or something like that, or like smaller creatures. Some of them remind you kind of insectoids, or but they're not they're obviously not insects or something else entirely, but they kind of remind you of that, like hardened shells. A lot of and they also have kind of like a brownish reddish tone to them as well. Okay.
Is the grass that we're walking through, does it seem healthy, or does it seem like it's
you stop up to some of it, and it's give me an intelligence botany test.
No, I got
you got that right. You got botany, right?
No, I don't.
Xenobiology actually would be what it is. You probably have that one.
Yeah.
Right?
No, and I only got 9 total. So
yeah, you look at it.
I have no idea.
You kind of take something and kind of crack it in your hand a little bit, and it feels kind of like grass. You've messed with like grains and grass like some school trip as a kid, and it cracks a little bit, and it feels like it's health, like what you think would be healthy, like for an earth plant, but whether or not that's healthy for this, you're not sure.
Yeah, I'll just let everybody know it's very healthy grass. I can tell.
I mean, it's not like Jenkins says, he's like, because you guys are all together. He's like, I'd imagine it'd be drier if it wasn't healthy, right? Like that would make sense. It's gotta have water.
Yeah,
so
I mean, totally.
He's like, it looks like it's being held up. It's all sticking up. It's all
Yeah. I was just curious if it looked like it rains around here, because you said the ground was dry, and
yeah, it's a little dry right now. It's not like dusty dry, but it's drier. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like where you get a dust bowl situation. It's
okay.
The ground's still being held together. There's probably water. If you dug, you could probably get water if you want to. All right, you guys keep on going, and you can now see up ahead the what amounts to the living quarters, the residential area that's kind of 4-story. Did I say it's 6 stories, or what did I say? How tall is it? 4 or 6 stories? I think it's 4 stories.
I think you said 4 too.
It's a 4-story kind of apartment building. It reminds you of like what you would kind of see on the interiors of like these bigger plazas on like Theory Station where they would go up a little ways, but the sky is actually real. It goes well above it. And you can see there's like railings on it. It looks like there's like a staircase on the side here. You're guessing there's probably an elevator inside, something like that. The building's like, once again, also like kind of what you saw with the other side. It is also has some decrepit elements to it. You can't see if there's any lights on because it's daytime, but it's there, and you can see there's windows. Some of the windows are broken, but not many of them are. Like it's like maybe 1 or 2 windows out of like a few hundred are broken.
So is there like a front door, like a main entrance?
Yeah, you're guessing that is probably on the other side of the building because that would be the part that faces the colony.
Yeah, I definitely outside. Yeah, I'll wait till I see that, and then I'm gonna be more cautious trying to find it. But.
And there's some doors in the back here and everything too, but you're not seeing like there might be some ways through the back too, but there's probably a main entrance or something like that. I mean, like a lobby or something. Okay. Mm-hmm. You guys are about 3 hours out. Or you guys got about 3 hours from the ship here. Start making your way towards it. As you approach, you would have to like kind of like go around the building to go through the front plaza if that's what you're interested in. And that would actually put you on like the streets of the colony proper.
I mean, that's where we kind of want to get that way. So I don't think there's any reason to sneak in through the building or anything. Right. I mean, if we could walk close to it and look through windows, that'd be nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys can go to the back of the building if you want to. I just want to look in and see if they see anything.
The back of the building has like some windows here. There's some there's like some larger windows on the first floor than the top floor. You're guessing the top floors are like where people live, and the bottom floor probably has like facilities and everything. Mm-hmm. You go up to the first, the closest window, kind of peek over it a little bit here, and there's like some like grass. Some of the grass is growing up against the building now, where you're guessing it looks like they were trying to prevent it from, but now it's like overgrown a bit. Mm-hmm. You take a look in and you see what looks to be like a kind of a general purpose room. It has like, tables and chairs. There's a small stage. I mean, like, kind of reminds you of like the multi-purpose room you had in elementary school type situation. It looks like there's a room you'd use to like have a meeting in or put on like a school play or something. It
doesn't look like it's been used though in a while.
No, it does look a little clean though. Like it's not like super dirty. Like the outside's taking a lot more weathering. Mm-hmm. So you're guessing their weather stripping's still intact or something like that. But they got the good stuff. But yeah, you can see that like, and the glass is intact. But like you have to kind of like polish the glass off to see a little bit clearer in there. There's no lights on it, so like you're welcome to shine a flashlight into it. But it's a pretty good sized room. Yeah,
I'll shine a flashlight.
It could probably fit like, you think this room could probably fit like 120 people. And there's like tables and chairs in the room kind of scattered around, but they're not like disturbed. You don't see anything in it. Like, I mean, it just looks like it's, it doesn't look like the janitor got to like clean, like putting the chairs back type situation. It doesn't look like messy. I mean, it looks maybe a little dusty at best, but that's it. Like,
yeah, okay. Like, well, if that room's in any indication, how many of these buildings are there that we could?
There is just the one residential building. It's pretty damn big. Okay. Your guess is that this was like where the vast majority of the population lived. So this probably houses close to like 1,000 people in this building. Yeah. It's 4 stories, and it's big. I mean, it's like, it would take you to walk from one side of it to the other probably like 3-4 minutes.
I mean, XO, you could deploy. I mean, the drone, if you want to explore the upper levels, this might be a good opportunity.
And there's some balconies on the apartments above you. There's some balconies you can take a look at.
See if anybody's. Yeah, maybe people are in there.
Absolutely. Even if we just see a glint of movement, that would be huge.
Yeah. Or a body or something.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay.
There's a body wing going in.
Yeah.
All right, so you want Myrtle to deploy a drone?
Yeah.
Okay.
If she doesn't mind.
Myrtle deploys a drone. Okay, cool. So Myrtle first flying the drone. You guys are looking at this side of it from like these balconies. There is one of the balconies that like it's like on the 3rd floor, a little bit over. That does have a broken window. Like some of the glass looks like it's broken. That that could be one if you want to try to go in, but all the other ones are like locked up or closed. They're not like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if the cap feels comfortable in giving it a shot,
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
say let's try it out.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
She
less noise.
pilots a drone up, and you guys are watching your data path. The drone's feed here, and the drone goes up, and she pilots it in there real easy. The balcony does look a mess. Like there's like this crap on it. You're guessing some of it. You're not like some of it's kind of dirt. Some of it's like piles and stuff like that. Maybe it's like it could be like feces from one of these bird creatures or something like that. Could have been it. You're not really sure what it is. But she goes to the door and she can see that the glass is broken, and it looks like there's a little bit of like you can see the glass on the floor here and everything like that. But there's no like blood or like a body there. It looks like something maybe like broke the glass from the outside in. So that is definitely like an element of it. Is the glass is on the inside of it. So
or maybe a creature. Yeah,
maybe a creature.
A rock could have been thrown at it.
It's on the third floor. That'd be a hard shot to make. But yeah, someone could yeet a rock at it pretty hard. But yeah, you guys go ahead and like start. She starts going through it. The room it opens up into is like a living space. So this has like you can see there's like a view screen. There's like a screen on the thing. There's like what amounts to like a couch kind of situation. It's like a foam synthetic couch type situation. There's like a little bit of a table there. You can see there's kind of a kitchenette. It reminds you of like it's a little more spacious than like most apartments on Mars. And it looks like it's maybe like 2 bedrooms. But and as the drone flies through, she starts looking at it and like, yeah, the bedroom doors though are closed. And so is the door to the hallway of the apartment complex.
We rammed the drone into the door to open.
Or does it have functionality to like?
It's like this big, dude. Like it really can't. It doesn't have arms.
Got no arms?
No,
no arms.
This isn't Blinky and Sparky, the big drones that actually like the repair drones. This is just like literally like this little shit drone that has like a camera on it.
I mean, maybe if it could just hit it, like maybe, like you said, or just kind of tap it with its make a noise or something. Yeah.
I mean, it's loud. It's making a buzzing sound in there. So
okay.
I mean, like
somebody would definitely hear it.
Yeah, someone would hear it.
And it doesn't transmit like audio.
You guys can, you guys can get audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next time you want to say it.
It's not hearing anything really.
Yeah.
It does kind of like you can see there's a few things on in here. There's a little bit of power in the building, so like you can see like some of like the standby things are on here. But yeah, it's largely like nothing's really turned on. Everything's like in like low power states and the like. You can see a few lights here and there, but nothing's like the TV's not.
It just doesn't seem like people are actively using this space. It just seems.
No, it just feels abandoned.
Yeah.
And you know that like a lot of like contemporary electronics in the Expanse basically like they power down when they're not being used.
Yeah.
So this stuff just kind of no one's messed with being able to turn off for safety or conserve power.
All right.
It does take a look at the kitchen. It looks like in the kitchen though there is like some stuff on the stove, but it's all like it looks pretty old, pretty gross. You're not really sure what it was at any one point.
I'm gonna tell Cap. I think there's no reason for us to keep looking here. It just seems like, if we could take this drone out and maybe fly it into the colony more, though, maybe get a top-down view a little higher.
She goes up, pulls it, has it go up above the building, look over the top of the building. It starts looking down the colony a little bit here, looking for any kind of movement. It's much like the kind of like you are getting a little bit better sense of what's going on in some of the streets. You get a better look at these like these kind of like littering of clothes that are throughout the streets. There's a fair number of like what looks to be kind of like just clothes you would see like someone wearing kind of around. Some are blown around, some are kind of like it almost seems like maybe like someone laid down, then like they just disappear, like they're raptured out or some shit of the clothes. But some like are blown around. It's pretty varied.
Interesting. I mean, I don't know what to make of that. That could be a multitude of things. Guess we just keep it up in the air and then we can continue to walk at the same time. Is that possible?
Well, you guys are at the back of the complex. Like, you guys didn't go through the building. I mean, and you only looked at one room that was like bashed open.
Yeah.
So,
I say we go to the front of the building and look around for a minute, and then maybe possibly go in, because if this is where most of the colony would be.
You come around the edge of it, and you can see that, like, the front of it's kind of nice. It has like a drive, kind of like a driveway thing where people can kind of drive through and get picked up and everything. You can see there's a few like carts in there that are abandoned. And they're like, they kind of remind you. Some of them are like that cart you saw. It's kind of like a quasi cart slash. It's like those little mini trucks you see in Japan, kind of thing. And then you see some of that, and then you see some other ones that are just like people movers. Like it looks like the tram at like a theme park type situation where it's just moving a bunch of people. It's like a really shitty bus, you know. And you can see like the charging stations for those are off the side here and everything. But yeah, there's like aside from a few clothes here and there, you don't see much. The front of the lobby though, as you guys kind of come around though, it's dim right now. There's no like lights on in it, and you can see that the front doors are. There's like, it's kind of got a glass kind of thing on the front of it, and some of the glass of the front is broken out.
Broken out, okay.
Yeah, like it's hard to tell though because there's such big windows. Like if it was broken from the inside or the outside, you'd have to give it a real good look to figure that one out.
Want us, Cap, to bring that drone back around and go through that way?
I mean, if you guys feel comfortable going in, this is going to be a huge potential for at least some knowledge of what might have happened if we don't find anybody. I mean, this is like the main house for the whole village.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're not getting any other activity from the other shuttle and the food and the.
Oh, yeah, I'll look at it on my
data pad.
Yeah,
I'll look on the data pad real quick.
Okay. So, Wyatt, you take a second here, and the other one kind of like you pull it up real quick, and you're looking at it for a moment, and you're pretty sure there's like a cart that's like in front of the shuttle that wasn't there the last time you looked a few hours ago.
Oh shit!
Like, guys, I think we should maybe
beeline
head towards the other ship, and I'll show everybody what I've seen. And
well, why don't you could rewind? You could rewind the feed and find out the earlier parts.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
So you kind of rewind it, and it goes back a little ways, and you find that there's like where the cart appeared, and you kind of catch it, and basically the cart's like it's like driven up to the ship, and it's another one of those little like kind of truck carts. It's not a very big one, and from it like two people get off of it. Like you see two humanoid figures. They're completely like encased though, like in vac suits.
Oh shit!
And the vac suits also have like they have like opaque face masks on, so you can't see their features. And there's like they have symbols for the colony on them, so they're definitely of the colony, but like they're generic, and they're kind of like pointing and like talking. They seem to be talking on like a private communication system, so the thing isn't picking up, but they're kind of pointing at it. And they come up with like guns drawn to the shuttle, and start tapping on it and start messing with it to see if they can get inside it or see if anyone's home or anything.
Are they still around, or can we see them on the live part of the feed?
No, the live part, they're gone. You kind of fast forward, and they keep on trying to like break into it and everything.
Is there any way for us to open it from here?
Yeah.
Did you want it opened? Did you want it open?
Yeah, I want it. I'd like it open.
So eventually they kind of tap on it and it opens up for them, and they kind of look around and like they go in with their guns. You can see them coming into the place here, and they look around for a second, and then they kind of start picking through the materials here, and start like hauling them out a little bit here, and then all of a sudden you like there's kind of like one of them kind of like sits there and like looks at the other one, and they like they kind of like look at like they start looking at some meters on their suits and start like and like they kind of like they start doing something like this back and forth, and they both kind of like take whatever they have in their hands and start running and leave the cart pack. They run back towards like the center of the colony.
I'd be like, I think if I were you guys, I'd put the respirator on.
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah, for
mask.
sure.
It's the best we could do from this point
okay.
now.
Creedy takes a
Or
look
seems
at it.
like
Creedy takes a look at it and she goes, those aren't vac suits. Those are like environmental suits. Those are what we use for like exploring new situations.
So if let's say there's something toxic out there that's preventing to get to them, what can we do to keep it from coming to us right now?
She's like, but like, look, watch them here. They're freaking out. Like, there's plenty of air. Like, if they have respirators on, they're not running out of air. That's the thing. Like, why would they freak out and run? And they're checking, and you can see like they're checking like their suit like monitoring thing, and then like they freak out and run.
maybe something. Yeah,
something
maybe they have
going on
some.
with them.
Maybe they got some other kind of like equilibrium happening in the suit, and like, if that's off, it's not air, but let's say it's whatever this orange dust, or they've been exposed to something. They have like a time limit.
Well, yeah.
Right before they gotta head back to where they. Do we put a tracker on any of those goods?
No.
The food? No, damn
think
it.
that far ahead.
No.
Nice
Just
try,
in case
though.
we could.
Nice try.
Next time.
Next time, yeah. We'll see. This is a learning mission too. At the same time.
Yeah, I wonder where they. I mean, we have no idea where they head back. If they're heading, but we know. So we know someone's here. We know at least two.
Yeah. I say.
Did the suits look even like old, weathered, maintained?
They look like they actually were in pretty good shape.
Okay.
Yeah, they look in pretty good shape actually. Like they're not like they haven't been sitting out in the weather. These guys aren't like, you can tell these guys aren't living in the suits basically.
Yeah.
Like they probably put those on earlier in the day, but
to run over there.
They didn't come out for they didn't get to the ship until about like an hour after like it landed. So they were, they probably suited up and did whatever and took some preparation before they went out there. But yeah, they came out with guns and everything too. They had like a pair of handguns, or one had a rifle, one had a handgun.
Well, I say we definitely keep ourselves in a defensive mode for a little while, not so much offensive, because I don't want to. I mean,
yeah,
I want to be able to talk to them.
Well, so do we want to like? So that's the question. Is like, do you guys want to like check this residential building first, or do you want to try to go find these guys, or?
I feel like we should. Yeah, I feel like.
Critty's like, hey, this is all a great debate, but maybe we should do it either inside or out of the open, because like you guys right now are in the front of this residential building, and it's like pretty open. It's like an open square in front of this thing.
We know that there is definitely people over by the ship. We know that for a fact now.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's going on in here, so I wouldn't mind going in here for at least doing a quick search, see if we could find anybody.
Or information.
Or information just in total, yeah.
I also say, like, look at the building. You don't have to roll this, Wyatt, but like tactically, like this would be a really easy place to defend. You kind of know the layout. It's an apartment building. It's not that hard to figure out the layout.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, we can make this kind of our base of operations until it's safer than being out in the open, just wandering.
The suits that they got, where would those are just regularly available in most, like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
they're not.
Or is it...
You don't see suits like you guys have suits like this back on Mundos, but they were like for like early exploration, like biocontaminants. They're not for like space work. This isn't the kind of suit you didn't really see these kind of suits, Waxer, until like the gates opened up. People started going to new planets. That's when they became popular again. But like suits like this were used for like like Earth exploration. This technology has been used for a while, except like toxic waste dumps on Earth and shit like that. It's kind of like that. Like you've seen footage of people wearing these in like old like garbage dumps on Earth, but like that's pretty much it. But usually out in space, everyone's just wearing a vac suit.
I mean, that's kind of a weird thing. Also, I'm just thinking, like, I mean, once we should probably go inside and talk about this, but yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, we'll go in as we're talking too, and kind of
like, where would they have this? Where would they have kept it? Right?
Yeah.
It's a nice
they're
condition.
looking at it and like, you know, everyone's like, well, yeah, like that's science. That's science stuff. That's not just like for workers. So like, this is probably in their lab building that they have, that big lab they have.
So they're probably all housed down in the science lab. Well, because that was the only place with the activity too.
That was the place
That
that
we
had,
saw
had power on, yeah.
Power,
It
yeah.
had like distinct levels of power, yeah.
Well, let's definitely keep that as our main objective target.
Yeah,
Let's set this up. Maybe we can
regroup.
find a way,
Yeah.
see from here anything that we might miss.
All right.
Or figure out what, like, how the environment might be changing. Like if they're fucking jetting.
There's definitely got to be some computers in here or something that maybe Gas can look through. And
yeah.
How do you guys want to enter do you guys want to go in the lobby, or do you want to like?
Yeah, I think we'll go to the lobby.
So there are the front doors, and there is the broken window.
I would like to. How big is the broken window?
It's
like,
pretty
is
big.
it?
I mean, it's like Waxer can fit through no problem. Like you don't have a duck.
Okay.
It's like a.
I want to go that way. It'll be less noisy.
All right. So you guys make some crunching noise as you come over the glass of it all. It's you can see there's like some debris inside from like the weather getting in here, dirt and all that kind of stuff. The lobby's a little like messy here at points. It doesn't have been clean. Like the floor needs to be polished, stuff like that. But you can see that there's like a central area. There's kind of like a help desk type situation. It's not like a hotel lobby with a check-in desk, but there's like a help desk for people, information kiosks and everything. There's like some view screens in here that are turned off. But who goes in first? Is it Wyatt or Waxter goes in first?
I'll go in first.
Right. As you take a few steps in, all this it's kind of startling, but like the lights start coming on in in the room as you walk into it. You're guessing the motion detectors are picking you up and lighting it up. And as you do, like some of the view screens start coming on too.
Okay.
And they start showing like images about like the colony and you know how great Malenka is. This was the name of the colony, Malenka, and talk about the future, what kind of research they're doing here, and showing off like some of the animals and the creatures they've seen, the stuff like that. But there's also images of like some images of Mars and stuff like that too. There's kind of this like loop going through, and it's not
no like warnings going across.
No, there's no warnings on it. Yeah, nothing's like flashing. It seems like just kind of like an interesting display, and like as you walk past them, they turn on, and they all kind of just show like the same kind of just like advertisement stuff like that too. But like it's not businesses. It's just like talking about the colony, and there's like a few parts that advertise like some events, like they're gonna have like the local school is gonna do like a production of this for whatever thing, and then there's like like they're gonna have like a shoot off contest, kind of like some sports stuff like that. It's just kind of like random shit like that. I mean, it looks like a place where people lived.
Any info on the science building or what?
You do see the science building as a point of pride for them a lot, like a few times over. Yeah, there's a point of that. Yeah.
You said there's like a help desk area too.
Yeah, there's like help kiosks, like you kind of walk up to them. Yeah.
There's like is there any like actual computer that someone?
These are all computers.
Oh, so these are okay. I thought they were just like video screens.
No,
sorry.
You can go up. They turn it like if you go. So you can walk. You've seen it before in stations. They're not like unpopular, but like they kind of you walk up to it, and if you approach them, they know you approach, and then they like turn into like what kind of help you with type situation.
Okay.
So you walk up to one, and it says welcome to Malenka Meadows. Like that's the name of the building apparently. It's like
Exo. Look at the last update or like newsfeed. When you get a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this a first and last month situation, or is it just like month by month? What's going on here?
The last. I'm curious with the last feed. That maybe they're talking about like, oh, the people coming back. Like, I'm just curious what the last thing to come out.
So
was.
it comes up with the assistant, and it's like an AI assistant. It's like a person, looks like a thing. It's this kind of reenactor. And it's asking you, welcome to Malenka Meadows. What can we help you with today?
Where's everybody at?
You're looking for the popular. It comes back and says, popular activities at night. Well, we do have a bar in town that has been quite frequent. We are currently synthesizing some of our latest alcohols that are based on the local flora and fauna. People seem to enjoy them. This one was rated 4 out of 5 stars. It's like going into like recommending like stuff to do.
All right. I'll be like, just stop. Hey, Gaz.
As soon as you say just stop, it stops and says it's like looking, waiting to help you.
I'm gonna look over at Gaz and be like, is there any way you can get past this into more like of a mainframe?
Oh yeah.
Kind of part of the system.
She goes up to it and let's see here. She goes up to it and she's like, these terminals just kind of help edge terminals. Like they really can't talk back to like the main systems.
Just a self-contained AI unit.
Well, no, they're not self-contained. It's just that like they're just kind of like they're terminals or end of the terminal. Like they can't really talk back to it. They're for security reasons. But like, I mean, they have to have like a main hub here somewhere in the building. It's usually like in the basement. There's like basically servers, or maybe somewhere on this floor. But there's going to be like some sort of infrastructure to it that's talking to to the other systems on the.
We could ask a little, hey, Mr. Robot Guy thing. Where is the mainframe located in this building?
You're looking for facilities. Facilities is what is your facility need, sir? Are you having trouble connecting to our wireless network?
Communication to science lab.
You wish to make an appointment. You wish to make an appointment. He's like jumping around a little bit. Gaz kind of goes up to it and she's like, I have a maintenance complaint about the wireless network. Where do I get help for that? And it comes up and it says, oh, here's the help. The help desk is located here. And it shows like a map of the building, and you can see like there's like some like lights on the walls and like that pop up, and they're like a low blue light, kind of like a turquoise light that pop up on some of the walls going around the corner. And she says, yes, follow the turquoise light to the maintenance help desk, and we'll be sure to get you right on the network for everybody.
Excellent.
All right.
I'm glad Gaz is here. I'd been talking to that thing for like an hour.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to ask that thing. Yeah.
So there's these lights that light up, and they go around one of the corners off the lobby, and it looks like, and you can see there's like some signage on the wall that says like power plant maintenance, stuff like that. Like it's what powers the building. It's just showing like basically the infrastructure of it.
Let's head that way. I'll start leading us that way, and I'll have my gun at the ready, but not in like a. You
don't want it up. You have it down.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to like scare somebody if we run across.
All right, so you start moving through it, and you guys come up around the corner, and the blue lights and the lights start like coming on as you come around the corner, and you can see that there's like the hallway goes down a little ways here. You're guessing that room you guys looked into is further up the hallway. There's kind of like they're showing that off. But as you kind of get about halfway through, there's a door off the side that says like maintenance office.
Is it? I'll head towards it and see if it's locked or anything.
Right. You go up to the door, and it goes to like open as soon as you walk up to it. It kind of like as you go to reach for it, like and you turn it's not a handle, but like you kind of push the button on it. It just opens up, yeah. And it looks like it's kind of like it's not I wouldn't call it a waiting room. It's just more of like, you can see there's like a desk behind it with like a glass partition. And there's like some computers behind there, or some terminals. And you can see behind there's like some tools and everything. It looks like a place where the maintenance is done. Like they probably schedule you come down here if you have a problem with the plumbing or whatever it is, Yeah.
Is it easy to get to those computers, or are they behind a door?
They are behind this partition, and there's like a door off the side. You're guessing that door's probably locked.
Yeah.
I could break it.
Yeah.
And you can use security. Security is an option to get past doors. I think Wyatt has security, if I'm not mistaken.
Wyatt.
I could definitely give it a shot just to see if I can get it open.
Yeah. Give me a security test. See if you know how to bypass the protocols on this.
Security doesn't work, I break it down.
I got 15 total and double fives.
Okay.
Security works.
You go up and like you manage to kind of like bypass the code on the mess with the locks here and everything, and it does open up. And you can as you do, like it's kind of like musky in here. It smells a little like feels a little rough in here. There's like a combination. Your guess is like it's a combination of chemicals. They probably have like maintenance shit back here, like Drano and stuff. Like it's a maintenance plant. It's the custodian for the building's like main office.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it look like anybody was in their gatherings? Like, does anything look like there's removed or?
You may make a perception seeing test if you want to, Waxer, as you kind of go through in there.
All right, yeah, I want to see if like we can even tell if people have been taking certain things. All right,
because people are here, they would definitely want some of that stuff. I bet.
I would think, yeah. Okay, so I got a 12.
Well, okay. You start digging through it, and like, I mean, you'll say this: whoever works here has a real job and is a real worker. Hopefully, they're union. Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, you're looking at it all, and it just seems like. I mean, you've seen a room like this a dozen times on stations. Like it's just the guy that keeps the lights on, goes and changes bulbs, does stuff. But they look like they probably have like 5 or 6 like full-time maintenance workers for this building alone. Like it's a pretty nice job though, and they have nice tools, and the room's in pretty good shape. It's just kind of like you get that chemical smell, like they have Drano oils. All that shit in here, it just smells like that, It's like if you went into a Home Depot that wasn't fucking ventilated.
Yeah. I mean, so it must,
paint, all that shit,
So whatever, I mean, the survivors obviously have everything they need in the lab. They didn't come here.
It doesn't look pilfered. Right? Yeah, it doesn't look really pilfered. You can see that, like, I mean, it looks like it's just been used. Like, I don't think, people have used it. It's not like someone like, it's inspection day, put everything away. It's just like, it's used. I mean, people were active in here and then they just left.
Right. Yeah. Because I think what I was looking for is like whether or not people were taking,
really finding salvage and.
Yeah, or constantly using it. But it sounds like it's just normal usage. Yeah. Okay.
But there is the main kind of, there's like computer here. You're guessing for the organization of the system, and there's like some charging data pads back there. And they're like more like industrial data pads. So these are like they're like in like big cases and everything for like harder environments. Usually you see these for work orders and everything versus the glass ones. And Gaz goes over the computer, starts messing with it.
I'll grab one of the data pads too while Gaz is working through the computer. You pop it up, and as soon as you lift it up and it faces you, it asks you for like a login. I'll just lay it back down.
Okay. Yeah.
Thought you collect those different data pads.
Here we go. Gaz is going to take a look.
From every planet with it.
Gaz starts messing with the computer and is like, this is pretty new stuff. This is going to take me a while to get through the system here. I gotta start turning stuff back on because half the stuff this thing talks to is turned off.
We got time, right?
Well, we got time, I guess. I mean,
and you guys got probably about another 11, 12 hours of daylight outside.
I'll ask Gaz, how much time do you think you'll need to?
Hour or so.
Okay.
I mean, we can continue to look around and
we can look through the building while you work on that.
I mean, the door she's in, like, you guys can lock that door, no problem.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then it will. You could just contact us.
Who do you want to come with you then? So you and Wax are going to go look around. Who do you want to come with you? Because you have Critty, Jenkins, Myrtle, and then Gaz is obviously being assigned to mess with.
We can leave the Cap with Gaz.
Okay, Cap with Gaz.
We'll take.
What's Critty?
Critty's the medic.
Medic.
Okay. And then Jenkins is the engineer.
Oh shit!
Let's bring the engineer with us just in case we need to break into something.
And Jenkins just has like a pistol with him. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Jenkins is like, I mean, there'll be like a power plant beneath the surface of this thing. They have to have a way to like pull the power in. And it's just there to clean the power of it and like battery backups for the building in case they have to take it offline or something like that. So he's like, I'd be kind of curious to see what shape the power grid for the building's in. You can take a look at that.
Yeah.
See if the environment's got to that. We go down. So basically, go down the basement's what he's saying, or the cellar, or what we call it.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's see what's going on.
So back in the lobby, you saw there was like elevator shafts, and there's also like staircases. And there's also something like emergency staircases off the side. There's several of them. How do you guys want to? Which like route would you want to take?
I would rather take stairs for more of a.
Do you want to take the? So there's stairs that go like above the lobby, kind of like in the spine of the building. Those are more elaborate, and then there's like the not good looking emergency stairs types for evacuations and stuff.
I would say we can take the fancy ones. I mean,
okay. You guys start walking back to the lobby.
Yeah.
Okay. You come to the staircase, and it goes on. There's like a part of it goes on down here. The maintenance and everything like that too. It comes down into like a kind of a basement area it's not as nice down here. It's much more like basic. Like the concrete's just kind of poured. Not seeing this polished stuff. And you come up to like this like pair of heavy doors that go into like the what looks to be like the plant basically underneath it.
Yeah. Is it locked, that door?
You go up to it and it's locked.
Okay. Do I feel like I could do security to get this open, or do I
take a shot at it? Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's see, 10, 14.
14. Okay. If you can push up to a 15, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I can push it.
All right, so you push it up. You open up the door, and down here the lights don't come on automatically. You can see the room's pretty black. It's pretty dark. You can hear like a small hum as you open the door up, and Jenkins goes, "Something's on."
I will definitely need to. I'd honestly like to go see if we can figure out what is on. Do we have? Is there like a light? Okay.
You can put flashlight in your rifle or something like that if you want to, or have it in your hand.
I'll do that. That way I can kind of.
Okay. So you guys are going through and like looking around here. It goes into like a hallway initially, and then there's like kind of labeled stuff here. You move up for a ways. You come to a door, and like you're hearing it through the door. It's hard to miss how loud this is. But yeah, there's like a room here that looks like it's you're guessing that like something's turned on inside that room. It's pretty loud. It's like you can hear like worry, like that kind of sound.
Guess if we just keep going towards that sound, we'll eventually run into it.
You go up to the door and you open it without much problem here, and you kind of flash the light around, and you can see like there's like various like mechanical plants down here. You're guessing there's like a heating system, cooling system. There's all kinds of stuff down here. It's a plant. It's just all the infrastructure that runs the stuff upstairs. Like the ventilation, power comes through here. All kinds of stuff comes through here. And you guys start trying to listen for what's going on down there.
Yeah, I'll open the door if the
door's open, no problem. Yeah.
Oh, that door's open. Okay.
The lights are kind of a problem. Jenkins is like, let's see here. He goes to the side. He's like looking for like a switch here and stuff like that. He goes over to one of this thing and he goes, okay. He turns it on and like the lights come on the room slow. Like you hear like dunk, 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 and there's industrial scale lights at the top. And basically like you can see that like there's like different things on the walls. There's like a big thing through the middle. You can see there's lots of tubing on the ceiling, like big piping, heat, cooling, all this kind of stuff. It reminds you of like the inside of like the stations.
Okay. Now, is it pretty open, like where I could see a lot of this, or is it?
Yeah, you guys are kind of standing up on a kind of a ledge that, and a lot of stuff's kind of sunk into the ground a little bit more. So
we don't see any movement or anything when the lights come on.
When you do, you hear like the whirring. You kind of like look around and like you're not sure, but it's one of these machines is on for sure. It's hard to tell because they're all kind of encased. Like you'd have to like go up to it and like feel it, but it sounds like something in here is turned on.
Jenkins.
We could.
Yeah, sure, okay. He goes over to this console and he starts. All right, let's see here. Which one of these is on?
Just be careful. It's not like a strap.
Well, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it sounds like the cooling system's on right now. Like, I'm guessing if it looks like it's swapped on just for. It is like summer here. It is getting warmer, so. It looks like it flipped on, but like it's just in like a low power mode. It's just ready to turn on. So if someone turned on their air conditioning in their room, this would start pumping cool air or whir up a little bit more. But pretty basic stuff.
This came on just automatically without.
It's probably been on for a while, probably for like the last few weeks, honestly, based on the season. And then he's like the heating system over here will kick on when it kicks into winter, but I mean they're automated like that. Everything in here, everything here looks pretty good shape though. Like we could turn the building back on real easy.
Let's. I mean,
they must know
beacon, but
I was gonna say they must know we're here. I mean, things are getting activated. I mean, it's got to be connected, right?
Yeah. I say we go ahead and try to turn the whole building on, and if somebody wants to come communicate with us, then.
I need to get Michael to do something. Michael, roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you love it. It's your favorite.
Oh, I got a 1.
You got a 1? Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. I can't remember what the good if
that's me too.
I always forget.
I can't remember it's low or
let's see here. Churn events. It is a
like it's
major oh, that's epic. Oh, I forgot. Never mind. It's actually it's 30, so it's actually epic. Okay.
Oh. Yes.
So as you guys are doing this,
oh shit.
You guys are kind of watching, and like Jenkins is like messing with the console. It's kind of this console that kind of overlooks the whole thing, and it's got like it has buttons, but there's also like a touch screen and everything. Oh, Wyatt.
Oh no.
Wax, you're kind of sitting there, and all of a sudden, like you guys are kind of up on this ledge. And there's like there's like a railing here. Wax, are like all of a sudden you hear like thump, and you see like you get a glimpse of like Wyatt like on his back being pulled underneath the railing down into like the pit.
I run over. I yell, Jenkins.
You got to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Wyatt, you take. Oh wow. Okay, you got lucky on that shit. You take a total of 7 damage. Your armor does count for this.
Wow.
My armor is. What is the armor for?
No, you're not. I thought you guys weren't wearing the right gear. I know Waxer is.
I was.
Well, there's 1. It's just you get 1 plus whatever your toughness is, which it should be totaled up on there. But okay. So yeah, Waxer, roll. Give me initiative, and so does Wyatt.
Oh, I do too. Okay.
Yeah.
12 total here.
Oh, not bad though.
Oh, and I'm also the juice grogginess,
you get a -2 to it.
Oh, okay. So I got a 10.
19.
19.
I got an initiative.
That's good.
Okay. All right.
You're gonna save your own life, buddy.
You gotta go first. Barely. You barely beat this thing. You're suddenly kind of like you can see the light. You can see the light of the room and like the machinery and everything. But like between you and that light is this like a humanoid figure. Like you can kind of see the head and arms, and like you feel your legs kind of up, like you're on your back and your legs kind of up. And like the thing like looks like it's rearing back. You can't get a good glimpse of it because you can't see it because the light's the back splash of the light. But it looks like it's rearing up to strike you with its hand. What do you want to do?
I don't want to shoot it, so I will try to grapple it.
Like, okay, all right, make a grapple test.
Try to hold it down, maybe if I can.
You are on your back right now. I will say that. Like you are on your ass, and it's standing above you.
I don't know if grappling would even be a good idea. I'd just grabbing its leg and being like, "Don't
shoot
it!"
Can I try to like sweep its legs at least?
We can do that. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an unarmed. That's a stun attack. So roll unarmed strike.
Sweep the leg.
What is that under? What do I add?
That's under fighting.
Fighting. Yeah.
Do you have like unarmed? Or do you have like melee or what's it called?
Just got grappling.
You can do grappling. Yeah, I'll let you do grappling if you want to. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I got 11, 13, 17 then.
Okay. So, did you get any doubles?
No.
So that means that you will not. I think you will not.
I did get a 6 on the drama die though.
That's good. That's good. Let me go and double check on because I have to go look at my whole. Where the hell is it? There it is. I have to actually look at my my card sheet because I can't remember what the trip on grapple is.
Oh yeah.
Or on the attack stuff here. Here we go. General trip attack. Where's trip attack? Trip. Knock prone is 2. Can you make any doubles with fortune there?
I do have a 5. I could bump up to a 6. Yeah, so I could have double 6s.
Okay. You can always lower the die too, but
Mm.
that's always risky too. But what was your other number?
Well, I got a 6 and a 5 and a 2.
Yeah, I mean you could spend two fortune to get, but that would lower your result by 3, but that would give you the 6 stunt points.
I want to do that.
Okay, all right, so you do that. So yeah, you actually like managed to knock the thing, like you kind of sweep the leg of it. And is there anything else like you'd want to do to it? Like try to like I'll let you like stand up quickly if you want to.
Can I like as I'm standing up be like, stop? What are you doing?
Okay.
See if it does anything.
I'll let you use the stun points to get your gun out. So you kind of sweep it, you knock it down, and then you get up and you put your gun on it. You shine your light of your gun into its face, and it's like this human-looking thing, but its skin is like super pale. It's almost like an ash color, and like you can see like it has like no hair. Its eyes are like kind of sunken gray, and it has like, but like you can see like it has like fingernails that are like really deep red, like really long nails that are deep red. And it's like looking at you, hissing at like,
yeah,
like,
kill it.
all fucked up.
Shoot it,
Snixo! It does have like, it looks like it has kind of like a jumpsuit on. It has like janitor's clothes on, with boots and everything. Yeah.
But like I don't think it's friendly. I can't do anything else because I can't shoot.
Okay.
But like I don't think it's friendly. Do what you want, guys.
Okay. It stands. It goes to like try to attack you, Wyatt, while it's still on the ground here. And it strikes you, but it does not grab you. However, though, it does strike you for... Oh, that's pretty good. It does strike you for 13 points of damage.
Okay, I'm doing
So it kind of stands up slightly, and it goes to like claw you, and like its like claws like dig into like your stomach, and you like or start digging through your clothes pretty bad. It's a pretty vicious strike. This thing can hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I'll kind of like double over because I'm hurting pretty bad.
Okay, all right. It goes Jenkins because you didn't do so good on this one. Jenkins is like, what the hell is going on? And like he's looking down there. He has his pistol. He's like trying to shine a light down there. He's not coming down, but he's like looking at it. Waxer, it's your turn. So you're standing on this catwalk, and you hear like Wyatt down below it. You can go around the stairs. You can try to jump over the catwalk.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over the catwalk. This
is gonna be an acrobatics test. I'll make a dexterity test if you don't fall on your ass.
All right. Let's live on the edge.
Either way,
today,
whoever
right.
he lands on is gonna hurt.
Oh, nice. 17.
Okay, so you manage to like use your movement to like jump over the railing. You come down and you kind of like can see like there's Wyatt. There's like a wall behind him. Like he's kind of between machines, and like you can see that like the area here is like it's pretty dirty. You see this like really dirty looking figure that's kind of like grayish skin with from behind, and it's wearing kind of a jumpsuit. I will say this because of like its proximity to Wyatt, like you'd have to make a really high check to get a clean shot. There's actually a chance you could hit Wyatt if you missed the shot. And obviously
with the rifle.
Yeah, and obviously the flamethrower is not a good option either. A little indiscriminate. Not to mention you might set the machinery on fire too.
You know what? I'm gonna make the shot.
You're gonna try to shoot with the rifle? Okay. So you come on down. All right. Roll it.
They got fortune, that's why.
Okay, you got fortune. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh man, I'm gonna need it. Okay, so rifle. Let me just double check oh yeah, +4. Okay, so that is 4 and 4, 8, 9. I got 2 2s.
9 total.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
I made an epic jump, but then
no, you did.
I kill Wyatt in the process.
Yeah, you really spent all your time there. Really like.
Juice is just making me groggy, man.
Yeah, it really is actually.
Yeah, how much do I need to not kill Wyatt?
Let me take a look here real quick here.
Is it even possible? Is this the epic event?
This could be it. All right, your shot misses, and yeah, it'll strike. Unless you want to blow fortune on this,
Yeah, I'm gonna blow fortune
Okay.
on this.
What was your lowest number? Like a 1?
Well, a 1, yeah.
So you won't push that to a 6. I'll let you have a hit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll
All right.
push it
So
to
you
6.
spend some points here. Okay.
Okay, so I spend five to make, or 5 to make it 6, right?
No, you have to spend 6 to make it 6.
Oh, 6 to make it 6.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, you spend the exact amount. So you go up and you take a shot at it. Your shot does ring out. That'd be okay. That'll hit. Your shot does ring out. This one does go towards its back. Make the damage roll with that. So it's gonna be
All right,
the 3
so
6 plus whatever.
oh, I did get 2 2s on that. Do I don't get any?
Was it, or one of those the drama die?
One was the drama
Okay, so
die.
yeah,
One
you get 2 stunt points. I mean, you can use that to like. There's not
much I could extra damage.
You can do a second. You can do a second shot at it or overcome its toughness. That's actually pretty good one. Overcome its toughness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
All right. So go for it. Do the damage here.
3d6 plus. Okay, so that is 5, 7, 8. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Your shot rings out and like you do like shoot it. This thing seems to be like almost like inhumanly fast and kind of gets around the shots a little bit. Like they seem to like tear up some of the parts of like its like clothing, but like
nice.
It's like pretty scary how fast it seems to be.
Jesus.
Wyatt, what do you want to do?
Oh, it's my go now?
Yeah, back around to you.
I will
and like
shoot it with my rifle.
Waxer's playing a real dangerous here, firing in your direction.
Can I like kick the creature away as I'm shooting it at the same time? Not like kick it down, but like push it away as I'm shooting? Because it's really close.
You can try to do, that would be like a, you can do like an unarmed strike and try to follow up with, this would be what we call a stunt attack. So you can do a stunt attack and try to like get stunt points to then push it away and then use the stunt points to do what's called lightning attack to like get the second attack on it.
I would definitely like to try that.
Go for that. So
I don't want it that close to me anyways.
Okay, so roll the attack. And you'll generate 1 stunt point no matter what, and then you could use that to skirmish it basically to push it away. Yeah.
I got double 5s and a 1, so that's 11, and then I add fighting 13.
13. Okay, and you getting doubles?
Double 5s.
Oh, double 5s. Okay. Oh, and one of your stunt die.
Yeah, one of them was
so you can do what's called skirmish. You basically like go up and like you shoulder it and push it out into the open past Waxer, and then you can lightning attack and follow up with a shot from your rifle.
Oh yeah, dude,
yeah, I'll definitely do that.
The shot from the rifle cannot generate stunt points though, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's an extra attack.
15.
15 hits it. Okay, roll damage on that.
And what is a rifle is 3d6.
3d6 plus your perception. Yeah.
Decent perception.
I got decent perception. You can hurt him.
12.
12. Okay. Your shot rings out, and your shots do start connecting on it. You see some of the shots like penetrate like around its like legs and stomach area. These are like what you normally think is lethal shots. It's still like up. And it then goes to begin trying to claw at Waxer.
Oh, okay. I got armor on. Thing.
Right.
Just kick it far away so I could blowtorch it.
I tried to.
It is actually in the open of the room, so you actually could try to like do that too if you want to. But Waxer, make a grappling test.
Okay, so that's
you're fighting basically if you don't have grappling.
Fighting. Okay, I do have grappling.
So roll grappling then.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I have. Okay, fighting +4, but I have the grappling. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's 9, 6, 15, 18.
Nice.
Okay. 18. Okay. Let's see here. How it did not do as good. So it goes and tries to like grapple you, like it's trying to like grab you, but like you kind of keep on like pushing it off, and you manage to like keep it off of you without it.
I do have a self-defense thing where it says if a melee attack misses me, I can use the grapple action stunt as a reaction.
You can try to grab it back immediately. Yeah, with that stunt.
And you can perform a knock prone. I just kind of want to like push, but I don't want to grab it. I don't want it closer to me. I want it further away. Yeah, screw it. Okay.
Okay, so make a grappling check, see if you can knock it down real quick. It's a counter. Right. It's
Okay, so that's another fighting. Okay. Ooh, oh, dude, now I'm getting the rolls. All right, so that's 2 6s, 12, 15 +4. 19.
19. Okay. So yeah, you go up and you manage to push it back and like knock it over. It kind of stumbles over some like stuff on the floor here, like so some pipes and everything, and it's down on the ground now. And so now that was all during its turn. Now it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna blowtorch that thing.
All right. So you swap your flamethrower over. And,
yeah, you see a little flame like.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that would be. I don't think I have the plus for the. I don't know what the plus for
it's
the
like it's rifle.
Okay.
Rifle.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So +4. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man. Now 17.
Okay, 17. Okay, so you go up and you start torching it pretty bad here. Roll 3d6 on it, but you start you torch a bunch of the room here.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to turn the lights on now because I don't want any more of these damn creatures.
Oh, the lights are on.
Yeah. 7. 7.
Okay. So you go up and you start torching it a bit here. You like singe off like it's a lot of its suit, and you can see more of its flesh. The flesh kind of singes, and you can see like it has like charring on its its arms and its chest and its face where you burned it, and you pull back on it, and it's like it's a little bit of flame on its shoulder. It's still standing, like hissing at you guys.
Yeah, this is definitely just killing it.
Goes to Wyatt's turn.
I will shoot it with the rifle.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Go for it.
Kill it. Dang, that was an exciting chain of events.
15, 19 double sixes.
Okay, you got one of the drama die.
No, 3 was my stun die.
Do you want to do? You can do more damage with it real quick if you want to. That's easy one where you do the vicious blow, do extra d6 damage.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, so roll 46 and add your things to it, so you can.
Damn. Yeah. Come on.
You guys gotta roll good on damage. You haven't been rolling shit on damage. Bad.
Yeah. Usually it's bad.
Bad. Yeah.
Plus, perception. 18.
18. Okay, so you fire your rifle. You throw a few shots at it, and the shots you manage to like get a few shots off into it, and like one of them clicks it right through the head, and you see it like keel over off as the shot like rings through it. It does not. The thing about this thing is like it doesn't look very heavy. Like, but it seems really strong.
You know what
the fuck's going on here? But let's not turn everything on.
I think we should also get out of here. I mean, this building is the residential building. Like,
yeah, there could be way more.
Maybe it's filled with
let's go back to Cap and Gaz and.
Yeah, Jenkins is looking at it thinking, what the hell is that thing? What the hell's wrong with them?
It's a space zombie. I don't know, but I ain't getting near it.
And then that's probably explains why those other two had guns and were wearing like, suits, any kind of suits. So
yeah,
good thing we're wearing something, because if that thing exposed us something.
Well, I didn't. You guys have like the rebreathers on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Helps out a little bit. Yeah.
Helps out a little bit.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys just want to get out? Is that what you're saying? Just get out, or?
Yeah. I want to go back to the captain.
You guys are running back up top here. It's only been like half an hour.
They need to know.
And I think we'll end there because that way we can pick it up with Donna and you guys coming back. I will say this.
Because they won't know what happened. Yeah.
No, they wouldn't have heard it. They wouldn't have heard it over. Like, you could go into like a one of those plants that has that kind of concrete, and like you could fire gunshots down and no one will hear it up top.
Yeah.
Especially with that machinery, it would absorb a lot. The room is meant to absorb the sound of the machinery. So like,
and it was turning on and humming. Yeah, totally.
So yeah. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Was that the first time we rolled an epic event?
I think we've done it before, but it's been a while.
Okay. Yeah, it's been one.
The like here, but yeah, you guys got a little close encounter there. With all that, so that was a lot of fun. I know that Scott's enjoying this, and that scene we were talking about this. I think we were talking about this, but we were talking about like how like 80s horror movies. That was a very 80s horror movie scene.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I rolled that thing's attack, Scott, and rolled like a 21 on the attack with like doubles and shit.
Cow.
I was like, yeah.
My god.
It's gonna grab you and pull you underneath the thing, like.
I like it. I thought that was perfect.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, like, okay. It just kind of happens. But that was a lot of fun, guys, and I hope that next week we have Clara and Donna back, we'll have a lot of fun with that, guys. Everyone, thank you very much for watching our Expanse play here as we're doing our horror elements
absolutely.
here. It is getting silly. We've had a lot of scary moments, but that was, I think, the first real. We haven't really had a combat like up on this situation. There's been like you guys have like dealt things that were kind of threatening, but it wasn't like egregious.
We haven't seen anything. You know what I mean? Like
first thing
the trip is like you haven't seen it as a different story where it's actually like you guys encountered the one that was kind of quasi alive, but it wasn't in good shape.
But yeah, that was more like foreboding. Like we just didn't know. Yeah, we had no idea what that was even doing. Just knew it was naked floating.
Well, let me go ahead and shout out for those who are interested once again, man. Please go check out all our stuff here. We're around. If you want to get some merchandise, there's a great way to get some merchandise. Got a lot of new shirts too on Cauldron Tower right now too. And then if you want to support the stream, Patreon is a great way. We'll be back next week on Wednesday night with more Abraxas Precipice as the crew engages in the horror show that I've come up for them to torment them forever.
Yes.
But it felt very 80s movie, man. That was like that's what I was going for. I felt like that was a fun kind of like.
Dude, that's why I had to shoot it. I'm like, I might hit it, Wyatt. Like, I got to do it.
I was hoping you would fire. I was really hoping you would do it. Not.
It's just funny because you guys rolled like shit on your damage so badly, like repeatedly. So I was like, that's kind of a problem. All right, we'll be back next week, guys. Y'all have a good night. See you later.
See ya.